For the last 3 years, Congress approved the distribution of emergency allotments for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, to people with food insecurity. But those allotments ended February 28th, but one local food bank is ready to serve. Our Simon Williams has the story.
In March of 2020, Congress passed a law that provided emergency allotments to all SNAP households as an early response to the coronavirus pandemic. The Alabama congressional delegation voted for it 5-1 to 1 in the House and 2-0 in the Senate. In December 2022, another bill passed, which, among other things, ended nationwide emergency allotments. Again, the state's legislators weren't unanimous on it, voting against it 1-6 in the House and splitting in the Senate. The conclusion of extra benefits has groups like the Food Bank of North Alabama anticipating increased need.
People will kind of probably be able to manage the first month, but April, I think, is going to be really when it starts hitting the food bank and our partners.
Now, the size of the cut for a household will depend on how many people live in the home, adult income, and other expenses like rent, utilities, childcare, and medical. But North Alabama is home to folks with food insecurities that don't meet federal minimums.
We have a lot of people who just are on that edge and they don't quite qualify for SNAP benefits, and so that's a lot of the people that we're serving as well. People who don't have enough money to feed their family but don't quite qualify for enough funds through SNAP. We had a young lady come in last week, and she is a veteran, a disabled veteran, and she receives funding through that, so she doesn't receive SNAP benefits, but it still wasn't enough for her to feed her whole family. So she came in needing assistance.
Food Bank of North Alabama COO Joshua Matthews emphasized that addressing hunger can be done year-round.
We're always looking for groups to do food and fund drives. You know, one of the great things about our organization is any food that's donated goes right back out into the community. Because we have a small warehouse, we do try to keep things moving really quickly and get those donations back out to our agency partners and to folks in the community as quick as we can.
So the changes to funding begins March 1st. But the Food Bank of North Alabama is preparing for this by beginning mobile pantries as soon as April. In Huntsville, Simon Williams, Fox 54 News.